interesting. There's only 2 books in the Bible that have the name of a woman. Esther and Ruth. And at first glance, when we look at these stories, they look pretty depressing. It looks like both of them were dealt a bad hand. Let's look at Ruth first. A Moabite woman who once worshipped a deity named Chemosh. And the way they worshipped this deity was through children's sacrifice.
Wow.
Yeah, that's where she came from, Ruth. But she married into a Jewish family, and she converted to follow the one true God. And so much so that even after the passing of her husband, she begs her mother-in-law to allow her to go with her. She confidently says that wherever you go, I will go. Wherever you lodge, I will lodge. Your people will be my people, and your God will be my God. Ruth exemplifies here to us that although we can't choose the family, culture, and customs we grew up in, we sure can choose the family, culture, and customs we will multiply in.
Amen.
We will live in. We will choose. What's sad is that many of us would rather choose a familiar hell than an unfamiliar heaven. Therapy is still a taboo within church culture. And it's sad. Because everybody needs to unpack some things. Everybody needs to unpack some things.
Amen.
But we rather would stay in what we're comfortable in. Can you imagine if Ruth stayed with what she was comfortable in? Can you imagine what it would be like? How the Bible will continue the story? God for sure would find a way because he's God. But can you imagine what her life would have been like if she stayed with what she was comfortable with? Yet she decides, I'm going to step into the unfamiliar. It's important for us as women to step into the unfamiliar.
Amen.
It's important for us as women to heal from whatever we went through or are going through. I remember when I had a conversation with God and I asked him, redefine womanhood for me. How did you originally create us to be? Can you redefine that for me? I remember when we started that conversation, because when it dawned on me that my mom was also a young girl before, who also was raised by fallen human beings, who unintentionally hurt her, and because of that, she bars the scars into her womanhood and now into her motherhood, and now unintentionally she's scarring me. I realized, hold on, I'm familiar to something, but God, redefine this for me. Help me understand this. But what's the most precious thing that my mom ever gave me, although she was faulty herself, because we all are,
Amen.
was the awareness of God.
Amen.
And it was this awareness that Ruth received through marrying into Naomi's family. And she realized that this awareness is worth more than a husband. So even if my husband passes, I'm clinging because you know God. Although society and women viewed themselves as weak, meaningless, and without a man, they were doomed. They had no future. Who would provide? Ruth still decided to step into the unfamiliar, even though she knew that her future, for sure, was instability. as this woman had no more sons for her to marry. Naomi herself, she tries to persuade Ruth to leave her, and she tells her, listen, I have nothing to offer you. She tries to shake Ruth off her. Naomi forgot. She forgot that her treasure was not in anything mortal, but was in her awareness of the immortal God. So